Hey, Central Valley Flyer here, and today we're going to take a quick $100 hamburger flight in a Piper 140 to Porterville. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Central Valley Flyer, and here we are at cruise altitude in our Piper 140, tail number 7234 Juliet, on our way to Porterville for the infamous Porterville $100 hamburger. Porterville has an excellent on-field restaurant, and I've gone there quite often to get lunch. One of the interesting things with Porterville is the distance from Fresno is actually perfect for a long distance flight. So if you're trying to do any type of cross country, Porterville is a good stop because it gives you the distance you need to be considered a long distance flight in your logbook. So good food, a good flight, and we'll just go ahead and let this thing play out here. As you can see, I'm using track IR for head movement, and also again, as I've mentioned in prior videos, you can see the beautiful Ortho 4XP textures. This is very, very close to what it looks like in real world. You have that haze on the horizon line, and you have just pretty much Central Valley's flat. There's just a lot of gold and green out there when you're flying along. Now, if you fly at low altitude, it's actually pretty difficult to find the airport, so I tend to do most of my flying a little bit higher than normal with flat terrain. So usually around 2,500, 3,000 feet. Just so I can, spot what I need to spot at altitude. As you can see during the flight, I'm actually doing a lot of head movement, looking out the windows, looking down at the ground. Ortho 4XP is real-world textures pulled from either Bing Maps or Google Maps. As such, it's actually accurate, so as I'm flying along, I'm actually using pilotage and looking at the ground for landmarks, and I'm referencing either my iPad with ForeFlight or sectional charts for those actual landmarks as I'm doing a VFR flight here into Porterville. As you can see here, I've taken my buddy for lunch. He just happened to be in Fresno visiting his family, and I said, hey, meet me at the airport, let's head out. Unfortunately, this video had some GoPro issues, so I ended up having to cut the video down, and I never posted it, but at least I get to post it here in this COVID-19 Porterville $100 hamburger run video. I find this overlay pretty interesting, as you can see from the middle overlay on top of the Xplane video. If you look out the window of the real world, it looks the same. So when I'm flying in Xplane, the accuracy and detail of what I actually see in real world is pretty close.
Xplane for the win.
So let's just go ahead and finish up this descent into Porterville, and hopefully we can get a good landing out of this. And I'm going to try to approach on a left 45 and make a full pattern with a Navy style landing, and hopefully we'll stick it. We'll see what happens. So here we are on our left 45 entry to 30 at Porterville. Porterville's runway is 150 feet wide by 5,000 feet long. So for new pilots in the Central Valley, it's a good place to come for not only food, but also for gearing runway. So one more check over the right for our corridor, and we'll make our turn here. Should be Porterville traffic. Cherokee 7234 Juliet, left downwind 30 Porterville. And I'm trying to go a little bit wider than normal, but I want the runway to go right down the middle of the wing, and we'll see if we can get it here. So I'm cleaning up the airplane, trimming it out, making sure everything is nice and stable for this approach. Looks like we got a really good line up here. The runway's tracking right down the center of the wing, so that's pretty nice. Happy with that. See the foothills off in the horizon there. Central Valley is a beautiful place to fly. Alright, we'll go ahead and pitch the nose down. We're going to try to make this approach at about 85 to 90, which is a little bit faster than normal. But you have to remember, we're going to be doing a Navy style turn, which would be that left turn to base final. So in those type of turns, we're going to lose some airspeed, so we want to make sure that we have enough airspeed, because we're going to be making this approach also at full flaps. So here we are at around 80, 85 knots. We make our turn, and again the call, Porterville traffic, Cherokee 7234 Juliet, left base, Porterville. Go ahead and make that last call. Porterville traffic, Cherokee 7234 Juliet, short final, 30 full stop, Porterville. Watching our airspeed, watching the numbers, watching our airspeed, watching the numbers. Alright, we're good to go, so we'll start pulling off power. We're pretty stable. Looks like we're going to be right at the markers there. 3 zeros made, and we'll just bring her in. You can see lots of runway ahead of us. Transition eyesight to end of the runway, and then slowly start pulling back on the yoke. Slowly pulling back on the yoke, and then just hold it, keep pulling, pull, 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 and there she is. Alright, that's it. And then apply the brakes, bleed off the speed, and we can probably get off right here. Go ahead and make that turn. And as we're exiting, we make a call. Porterville traffic, Cherokee 34 Juliet, off of the active, taxi to the restaurant, Porterville traffic. So thanks for flying with me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Like and subscribe, share it, and again, hopefully we'll see you soon. We make another $100 hamburger run. Alright, shut her down and go inside and have a burger. Again, thanks for flying with me. See you in the next one.